Okay. I had this teacher one time, and she had a little placard above the hallway door, and it read, "What goes around comes around." I know everybody and their uncles heard that, right? And what does that translate to? Karma, right? And I don't know. Karma is a big topic, and to talk about everything there is to talk about regarding karma, I would probably it'd be 3 hours on here. So I'm gonna make this my take on karma, and I'd like to hear what do other people think. What is your interpretation of karma? What does it mean to you? Okay, well, that first thing, people like to say, well, if you do good things, if you treat people the right way, it'll come back to you. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get good. Well, in my opinion, it's a little bit of a simplistic view. I think the topic of karma, oh, that's pretty. I don't know what that is. I think the topic of karma goes a lot deeper than that. Of course, we look in karma in a negative way as well. Or should I say, a desire for vindication. You ever been screwed over by anybody? Doesn't matter. Don't matter if it's your ex or a family member. Did you ever find yourself saying to yourself, I hope they get theirs one day. I hope they get their karma. You might not have even used the word karma. You might have used the word just desserts or comeuppance. Means the same thing. And I love this one meme I saw somewhere. Karma can be a bitch. I wish she worked for me. I love that one. Karma, if you've gone to a Christian church for a long time, you've probably never heard a minister ever use the word karma. I'll say I never have. They usually preach about the golden rule, treating others the way you would like to be treated. And for the most part, that's great, but any of you have been black-pilled, you probably came to the conclusion the golden rule is he who has all the gold makes all the rules. So there's that. It's usually excuse me, Eastern religions that believe in or promote the idea of karma. Usually Buddhism, Hinduism, Shintoism. I don't know, but that's pretty much what I've heard. And karma is actually, in some of these religions, which I don't profess to know everything about, it's just something I've kind of read a little bit, skimmed over a little bit. So you can feel free to correct me on anything if you got something to back it up. Excuse me. Karma is kind of deeper with some of these Eastern religions. It's a whole lot more than just this balance sheet the universe keeps to tally of every good or bad deed we've ever done. I think it goes a lot deeper than that. That's why I said this, the view that a lot of mainstream Westerners of karma might have is a little simplistic, or, as I said earlier, a little bit on the desire for vindictive, or no, not that word. What's that other word I use? Something vindicative side, I guess. That may not even be a word. So, but because at least one of these religions, I think I don't know about all of them. They get into past lives and reincarnation, and your incarnations serve to you're supposed to be working out karma. And karma could be in the form of a whole lifetime where you have to be this person that's disadvantaged in some way, and you have a whole lot to overcome that you feel like, I'm sure some of y'all can relate to this, normies don't have to deal with. So, in other words, karma is some kind of spiritual lesson where if you master it, or this is what I've been told, don't know if it's accurate or not, it's just something I've been told or I've read about. If you achieve mastery over whatever the karmic lesson is, your next incarnation, it goes for people that believe in reincarnation. I'll have to make a separate video about that because bundling karma and reincarnation in this video would be a little bit overwhelming. Especially when I like to keep videos like 10 minutes or under. But back to that, yeah. Your next incarnation will be, if you work out whatever it is you're supposed to be working out, your next incarnation will be easier. So, in other words, maybe people like us, if we do that homework, whatever it is, maybe in our next incarnation we'll get to be, maybe some of y'all will get to be Chads and Stacy's and people that live life on tutorial mode. I knew I went to school with girls, well, they were both girls and guys that I look at them, they just seem to live life on tutorial mode. Always getting straight A's. They're involved with athletics. Everybody loved them. Went to the prom, got the homecoming dance. You know, got these, whatever these honors are when you get to be a senior. You know, you get picked for all these different honors. It's been a while since I've been in school in over 20 years, so. You look at people in that, and I've come to the conclusion, maybe these people don't have any karma to work out anymore. Is that why their lives are easier? And maybe we've got karma to work out. Now, a part of me wonders at times, is this cope? Am I, talking about this stuff or believing in this stuff? Are we coping, or is this stuff, is it very possible? Like I said, it has some roots in these religions, but is there any possibility of it? It's kind of unfortunate we cannot really prove that things like this are true or not. Like reincarnation. That's the only big problem with that. Is there's no credibility in talking about reincarnation. Because unless you can get somebody in a trance, talking in a foreign language in another country they might have lived in, how can you really prove that reincarnation is a real phenomenon, right? So whether or not any of y'all believe in karma or what version of it, you're not alone. I'm sure it's pretty common. So I guess the main thing I'm trying to get at is, do we believe in karma for good reason, or are we coping, Are we thinking, well, hopefully one day, because, so-and-so will get, or they'll have to go through whatever, I know there's been stories I've heard of somebody who bullied you mercilessly when you were in school, and you run into them one day and you find out their life is a friggin' mess, and they're a drug addict, and this, that, and the other thing. But then there's always the flip side where you run into them, or you hear that they own a multi-million-dollar company, and they're just got the edge of the world by their pinky finger, and you think, oh, well, life's a real bitch, right? I mean, these people that tormented us still get to live their best lives. So there really is no way to conclude whether or not karma is real or not, right? It's hard to say if it's a legit phenomenon or thing to believe in or not, but it's I don't know, maybe it gives us some solace at the end of the day. I don't know. But anyway, that's my ramble for today. Tell me what you think about karma in the comments. If this struck a chord within you. Okay, and I am out.